Hi, I'm Donovan Drew. This is my lovely audience. And this is my speech about electric vehicles. While electric vehicles are often celebrated as cleaner and more sustainable alternative to traditional internal combustion engine vehicles, it's essential to acknowledge that they are not without their challenges. Several factors contribute to making electric vehicles not as flawless as they might initially seem. One significant factor is the environmental impact of manufacturing EVs. While they produce zero tailpipe emissions during operation, the manufacturing process involves extracting and processing materials for batteries such as lithium, cobalt, and nickel. Mining these resources can lead to environmental degradation, including deforestation, habitat destruction, and soil and water pollution. Additionally, the energy-intensive production of batteries contributes to carbon emissions, particularly if the electricity used in the manufacturing process comes from non-renewable resources. Moreover, the energy-intensive nature of battery production contributes to significant carbon emissions. If the electricity used in manufacturing comes from non-renewable sources, the overall environmental footprint of EVs increases. Therefore, while EVs aim to reduce emissions during their operational life, the upfront environmental costs must not be overlooked. The limited range of electric vehicles is another noteworthy concern. Although advancements have been made in battery technology, providing longer ranges for many EVs, they still generally have a lower range compared to traditional gasoline-powered vehicles. This limitation can be a significant deterrent for consumers, especially in regions with limited charging infrastructure. The fear of running out of battery, commonly known as range anxiety, remains a substantial barrier to widespread EV adoption. As explained by Michael Birnbaum, Chevrolet, Nissan, and other manufacturers say they will soon roll out cars that could travel up to 200 miles on a single charge, the distance that many analysts believe is necessary to broaden their appeal beyond the niche market. Charging infrastructure is a critical aspect of the electric vehicle ecosystem, and its current state poses challenges. While efforts are underway to expand charging networks globally, there are still regions where infrastructure is insufficient, hindering the practicality of electric vehicles for long-distance travel. Charging times, even with fast charging stations, are still longer than refueling at gas stations, further contributing to the inconvenience associated with EV ownership. The success of electric vehicles is closely tied to the development of a robust charging infrastructure. While progress has been made globally, there are still regions where charging stations are sparse, hindering the practicality of EVs. This inconvenience can deter consumers from embracing electric vehicles, especially in areas where charging options are limited. Battery degradation is a concern that affects the long-term performance and cost-effectiveness of electric vehicles. Over time, batteries lose their capacity and ability to hold charge, reducing the overall range of the vehicle. This degradation is influenced by various factors, including temperature, charging patterns, and the number of charge-discharge cycles. As batteries age, their efficiency diminishes, making necessary the eventual replacement. The environmental implications of disposing or recycling these batteries raise questions about overall sustainability of electric vehicles. Developing more durable and longer-lasting batteries, as well as effective recycling methods, is crucial for mitigating this concern. The high upfront costs of electric vehicles remain a significant barrier to the widespread adoption. While the operational costs of EVs are generally lower due to cheaper electricity and reduced maintenance, the initial purchase price can be prohibitive for many consumers. Despite potential long-term savings, the upfront investment remains a considerable obstacle, particularly when compared to the affordability of a conventional vehicle. Addressing this challenge requires continued advancements in battery technology to reduce manufacturing costs. Additionally, government incentives and subsidies can play a crucial role in making electric vehicles more financially accessible to a broader range of consumers. The energy source for charging electric vehicles is a crucial factor in determining their overall environmental impact. The electricity used to charge EVs comes from non-renewable sources, the environmental benefits are significantly diminished. Carrie Jackson explains that much of the electricity used to charge electric cars is generated by coal plants, which produce 39% of the nation's electricity. The next biggest producer is natural gas, another fossil fuel, which churns out 27% of our power. In regions heavily reliant on coal or other fossil fuels for electricity generation, the carbon footprint of electric vehicles can be comparable or even higher than efficient gasoline-powered vehicles. Transitioning to renewable energy sources for electricity generation is essential for maximizing the environmental advantages of electric vehicles. Moreover, the energy grid's capacity to handle increased demand from a growing fleet of electric vehicles must be considered. Upgrading and adapting the grid to accommodate these changes is necessary to ensure a sustainable and reliable charging infrastructure. In some cases, the promotion of electric vehicles may lead to unintended consequences. The availability and control of key resources such as lithium and cobalt could become sources of tension among nations. Michael Koren notes that mining minerals is never a clean affair. Cobalt from Congo, lithium and graphite from China, nickel from Indonesia and Russia, and battery supply chains that run through the Xinjiang region where forced labor has become rampant. Ensuring a stable and ethical supply chain for these materials is crucial to prevent geopolitical conflicts and unethical mining practices. The recycling infrastructure for electric vehicle batteries is still developing, and as a number of electric vehicles on the road increase, so does the need for effective recycling processes to manage the end-of-life batteries. Harry Roman asked a great question in his article, "All technologies wear out and must be replaced eventually. What are the plans to dispose of and/or recycle these electric vehicle batteries?" Currently, the recycling rates of these vehicles for lithium-ion batteries are not as high as they could be, and lack standardized recycling methods, which poses a challenge for creating a sustainable circular economy for electric vehicles. Investing in research and development for efficient recycling processes coupled with regulatory measures ensure responsible disposal practices as an essential way to minimize environmental impact of the end-of-life electric vehicle batteries. Furthermore, electric vehicles may not be an optimal solution for all types of transportation. Heavy-duty vehicles like trucks and buses are often at higher energy demands. They also face more significant challenges in transitioning to electric power. Alternative technologies such as hydrogen fuel cells may be more suitable for these applications, highlighting the importance of considering a diversified approach to sustainable transportation. In conclusion, while electric vehicles are a promising solution to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and dependence on fuel cells, it is crucial to approach their adoption with a nuanced understanding of the challenges they present. Addressing issues such as environmental impact during manufacturing, limited range, charging infrastructure, battery degradation, high upfront costs, energy source for charging, unintended consequences, and recycling the infrastructure will be vital to realizing the full potential of electric vehicles in creating a sustainable future for transportation. Thank you. This has been my persuasive speech. This is my audience.